All right, all right. It is 8:31 and we are live on Let's Talk Biz, our Saturday business startup. And as usual, don't forget to like, subscribe or follow whichever channel you're seeing us on Instagram, on Facebook, or on YouTube Live. Well, waiting on some folks to come in. Today, we're going to be talking about the second portion in our real estate series. Last week, we talked about all the different steps and levels in real estate, the bird dog, the flipper or wholesaler, and the complete real estate investor. Today, we're going to go in detailed real estate investing 201 in the bird dogging section. So we're waiting a little bit till we get some folks in, and then we'll get right into the meat of bird dogging. Haha. Got a little tunes going on in the background just to keep my mood set in the right spot. Some 80s stuff for some of you youngsters. Y'all don't know nothing about that. All right, y'all. We'll go ahead and get started on bird dogging real estate 201. All right. So last week we did a general overview of what real estate investing is. We talked about who should do it, how you can do it, just some general stuff. And as promised, these next couple of weeks, we're going to go in depth and actually talk about some of these levels, the three levels of real estate investor, in depth a little bit to give you some more information so that you can actually go out and try to apply some of these things. Okay. So just to recap, I have three levels of real estate investors. Number one is the bird dog. Number two is a flipper or wholesaler. And number three is the complete real estate investor. Okay. So today we're going to be looking at bird dogging. Okay. So excuse me if I look down a little bit, but I got to look at my notes, make sure I'm telling you all the information, giving you everything that you come to look for. Okay. But if you want any more information, detailed information on bird dogging, I have an actual ebook. If you want the ebook, just either go to Facebook, Instagram, or here on YouTube, hit the subscribe, follow, or like, and just in the comments or on one of the pictures, just type bird dogging book. All right, let's say that again. Subscribe, like, or follow, and type bird dogging book. All right. And I'll get that to you as soon as possible. It's free. It's just a little ebook that gives you more detailed information than I'm going to be able to get into today because we don't have as much time to go into everything. And but we are going to cover a lot of stuff dealing with bird dogging today. Okay. So, what exactly is bird dogging? Okay. So, bird dogging is the first step in real estate investing. And it basically is bird dogging is pointing out good real estate investment deals to other real estate investors or real estate agents or whoever else might be looking for a real estate investment deal. Okay. So, why do people start bird dogging and why do I recommend to start it first? Okay. For one, if you've never done anything with real estate at all, never done anything at all, don't know anything, but you got a pocket full of money. Okay. Don't go out and go spend some money on something you have no clue about. Learn before you earn. Okay. And bird dogging is a really good step to start out with because you will learn a lot. You will learn a lot of the basic information about real estate. Okay. Another reason to start off bird dogging is if you don't have any capital, you don't have any money, you don't have any credit, and you're trying to build some money, maybe even build a reputation. I don't know you, but bird dogging allows you to get into real estate investing without investing anything except for time and effort and maybe a little gas money. Okay. So it's very easy to get into. You just have to have the right knowledge and be able to produce. You need to be able to produce good quality real estate investment leads because that's what a bird dog does. You point out, there he is, there he is. You point out a good real estate lead for the investor. So, which means you have to qualify the lead. You have to make sure it's good because you can go in the MLS and pull up a whole bunch of houses and bring that and give that list to some real estate investor, and they'll probably throw it back at you because you haven't done your homework. You haven't done anything. All you did was write down some addresses. You haven't earned anything. You have to put in the time to learn before you earn. All right. Okay. So here's some steps that you need to take to actually start bird dogging. Okay. First thing, you have to focus on one area. You need to focus on one area. Okay. In real estate, there's single family homes. There's single family homes, multi units, which deals with duplexes, fourplexes are the same. Um, and also condos fall into that. And then there's commercial real estate. So there's single family homes, multi unit, and commercial real estate. Pick one. Okay. Truthfully, I recommend, just if you've never done anything with real estate before, just maybe even bought your own house, just do single family homes. It'll be a lot easier, a lot less stuff to deal with, a lot less stuff to know. Learn this first, niche first. Then you can add as you go, but get really good at finding very good single family homes that are good deals for investors. Okay. Do that. Just take one. Don't try to go out there and do everything at one time. Just pick one area. Okay. So you're right now, we're saying that you're going to start doing single family homes. Okay. There's 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, in that area. So just one family will go into the place. No duplexes, just single families. All right. So next step is you need to know your market. I'll say it again. You need to know your market. That's yours, not anybody else's, yours. Okay. 2 ways you can know your market. One is to farm the market. Second one is to hunt in the area. Okay. What's the difference between the farming and the hunting? Okay. Farming deals with what? Taking some effort, plowing the ground, and planting the seed, cultivating it, watering it, making sure it gets everything it needs, and watching it grow until it's time to harvest, right? Takes a little longer time, but it's worth it in the long run. So when you're farming an area, what you would do is what I did was took a map of the city. Okay, you get a map of the city, lay it on the table, and you find the good schools, shopping areas, gyms, all the areas that uh, people would need to have in a good neighborhood. Okay, and in those around those locations, around those areas where have the good majority of those businesses and those necessities, the good schools, the shopping centers, the malls, the gyms. Look around that area for some of the nicer neighborhoods that you can start to farm and just circle them. Usually in a big city, they'll have their own zip code. Okay. So you might just circle 1 or 2 areas. Okay. Those are your farming areas to start out. Okay. So now you found your area or two. What should you do now? what you're going to do in that area is actually drive the area. Now, don't be a stalker. Don't be one, don't have the police get called on you, but you want to drive the area. Look at the houses in the area. Look at the whether they're two-story, whether they're one-story mostly, whether they're all the same color, look like they've been built by the same builders. Look how many are for sale. Okay, write down that information. Which houses are for sale by which real estate brokers, or are they for sale by owner? Okay, if you bump into somebody in the area one day, just ask them, hey, what are the rents like around here? Okay, so you can find out what the rents are in the area. Okay, what you're doing is basically finding out all the information you can on a daily area. And just like if you drive the same way to work every day, you start noticing things. You start noticing, oh, this house for sale over here. Oh, this business for sale over here. Oh my God, here's a new Popeyes. Okay. You start noticing things like that. It's the same whenever you're farming an area. You'll start noticing that the houses are getting built over here, houses are being sold over here. Okay, you'll see. Well, maybe this is a good neighborhood. There's popped up like 20 signs, houses for sale in this neighborhood. You want to find out why. Okay, when you're farming an area will take you anywhere from 3 months to years to but once you have an area, you can work that area for life, for your entire life. You can buy and sell different houses within the area, and have a whole neighborhood that you own. Okay, I'm talking about the bird dogging section, but this is the same that's going to apply to some other areas. Okay, but a bird dog should know that area. Okay, even go to the town hall meetings. Okay, here, listen to what the people in the area are talking about, what the government is doing in the area, what the city is actually planning. Maybe the area you're looking at, they might be planning to run a road through it pretty soon. Okay, you need to find those things out. But the first step in bird dogging, is to know your area, and one way to do it is to farm. Takes a little more time, but it's way, way, way worth it in the end. Okay, let's see. All right, next one is to hunt. Okay, why? Well, why farming is a little more passive, I would say. You're more kind of laid back, sitting back, watching things. The hunting is a little more aggressive because just like a hunter, you're going out there drawing some people in and trying to take that good shot. Okay, it's a little more aggressive. So here's some ways to hunt. You hunt by pulling out that Sunday paper. I always used to tell everybody, if I didn't have one house, if I landed in any city in America on Sunday, and give me $1.50. I think that's how much it was, at least how much it is to get a Sunday paper, real thick Sunday paper with that big old classified ads in there. Get that classified ads, go to the real estate section and start hunting. You need to know what you're looking for, but start hunting, looking for those good deals. And what you're looking for is homes within your area, within the niche that you're working on. So you don't want no apartment complexes, you don't want no duplexes if you're looking for single family homes. Okay, look and circle every 3 bedroom, 1 bath, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 bedroom, 1 bath that you can find. Circle them all. Write all their information down, contact information, all the for sale by owners, all those type of things, so you can get all that information. That's hunting. You're looking, actively looking for real estate property. Okay. You can actually do this stuff online now. I mean, you can get online, look at the virtual Sunday paper, or you can go online and look for houses for sale by owners. You can look for real estate investors and see what houses are for sale in that area. Okay, I'll throw a note in right here. What you actually really, 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 really want is houses that are for sale by owner. Okay, that's the easiest thing to do. Now you can write down houses that are for sale by real estate agents also, but dealing with the agent is just like the matrix. You don't want to deal with the agents. Everybody who stand their ground gets killed. All right. But dealing with real estate agents is not what you want to do. You want to deal with the owner themselves. So you want to find houses that are actually for sale by owner. Now you can use the real estate listings to actually find the value of the homes in the area, which is another thing that you have to have. Okay. Another thing you can look through is through the penny ads. You know, they have houses for sale by owner in there, a whole bunch of stuff. Look also for garage sales. People who are throwing a big garage sale might not have already advertised their home for sale, but they might be getting ready to. So you can call and ask, hey, I see you guys having a garage sale. Are you guys looking to move soon? And from there, you work it. You know, go ahead and if it's something that you can work with, get their information and place them in your list. Another way to hunt is to place your own ad in the classified. Yeah, there's one ad that I used to always run, and it would get me so many calls, I would actually have to stop the ad to keep my phone from ringing. It's a simple ad, but I would cover all bases. Now, if you want that ad, and this video is giving you any type of value, go down, subscribe, follow, like, hit the little bell, and also type down in the comments real estate investment ad. AD, not ADD. ADD is somebody who got some problems. Okay. So put AD, real estate investment ad, and I'll send you that real estate investment ad in the newspaper that I use to draw all my leads from buyers, sellers, renters, rentees, everybody. Okay. So that's the way to hunt because now they come to you. It's just like a deer. You're sitting up there in that old deer stand and you put out that deer feed and all the corn and stuff so they can eat and put the smell out so they come out there into the area. And then when they get too close, pow, got them. All right. So you're hunting. So that's how you know your market. Second one. Now that you've been looking, doing all this stuff, you got these people's contact information, you need to call them. You got to call them. So if you're not really, comfortable talking to people, you're going to have a little bit of an issue because you got to get this information. Okay. You could either continue practicing trial by fire, or go take some sales courses, go do some Toastmaster speaking, do something to build your ability to talk because you have to be able to ask the right questions so you can get the right information. And sometimes those homeowners don't want to give you the right information. They don't want to tell you everything really. Because one of the questions you need to ask is, why are you selling your house? Is the damn roof about to fall down or what? Is termites eating the hell out of the wood? Or is there a big old dog sitting next door to your house that crosses your fence and pisses on your house every day? Everybody got reasons for selling their house. You need to find out why. Okay, so that means you have to have a script. Okay, what the script does is allow you to logically proceed and get all of the information that you need. Okay, that's what the script does. Make sure you don't miss anything. Okay, and you have to answer all those questions, get all the pertinent information so that when that real estate investor asks you, well, how long has the house been on the market? You're not like, me, I was supposed to know that. I don't know what that is. Okay, so you need to make sure you get all the information that's necessary to pass on the deal and have all the information necessary. All right. All right. Number 4, make sure you keep records of this stuff. Don't just have note cards and paper and shit and notebooks thrown all over the place with your information that you collected from these sellers. You need to have it all in a logical, orderly place. Maybe you might have the script and the information that you're going to get printed out on I used to have like a sheet of paper that had 4 columns on it with the 4 different scripts on it, or the 4 scripts that I can get all the same information from 4 different homeowners, and then I could flip that over and it had 4 more. So 8 on each side that will get all the information I need. Once again, if you need that information, that type of script down below in the comments. Type script, real estate bird dogging script. I'll be able to get that to you, or it'll all be in the ebook. So you can ask for the bird dogging ebook, and the script will be in there. All that stuff will be in there. So just down there in the comments, type real estate investing bird dogging book, okay, or bird dogging book, or however you do it. Just ask for the damn book. All right, okay. So make sure you collect all of the information and store it in a nice, neat place to where you can go back and get to it later. Okay, once you've got all of your script, all of your calling done, you've went through maybe 2 or 3 pages on a Sunday afternoon calling people and getting information, or driving through neighborhoods writing down addresses and stuff. You need to compile these records. Okay, so you want to have it ordered by 2 bedroom, 1 bath, all the way down to 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Okay, or if you have a specific order, so maybe I want to get all of the 2 bedroom, 1 bath that you have. Compile that list for them and make it into a presentable form. You can do it on a Word document. You can do it on a PowerPoint. You can, however you would like to do it, make it on a PDF. You can have it delivered to them by email, by message. You can give them a memory stick, or you can just print it out like old fashioned folks and just hand it to them when you see them. All right. So now that brings us to the final portion, which is, how do you get paid doing this? How do you get paid bird dogging? Okay. Well, you have to get your information to the people who will pay for it, which are those real estate investors. Okay. So one of the ways to find these real estate investors, because you got to find them too, just like you got to find the houses. This is the hustle, man. This ain't no sit back and don't do nothing. You got to do something. You got to earn this money. Okay. So you can attend real estate investment clubs within your area or whatever is closest to you. Sometimes you might not have one. You might have to make your own. But you need to find these folks at real estate investment clubs. Network, talk. Real estate investment clubs are a great place to find out information going on, because they talk about, they have speakers that talk about the tax laws, real estate investment scams, and different things going on that relate to real estate. And there'll be realtors there, there'll be investors there, there'll be mortgage brokers there, there'll be a lot of people there. You'll find people that do all different type of services pertaining to real estate, like hard money lenders, other bird dogs like you can get some information from them. There'd be a gamut of people there, but real estate investment clubs are a great way to find those people that will want to buy your list. Okay. Another way to find those investors is to call on buyer ads. If you see an ad in the paper, okay, that says "I buy houses," or a sign in your neighborhood or by Walmart or wherever that says "We buy houses," call them up. Say, "Hey, um, I'm bird dogging right now. I'm compiling a list of homes that you might be looking at. What type of properties are you interested in purchasing? And maybe I could compile a list for you." Bam! It's that simple. But once again, you can't be scared on the phone. You got to get on the phone and talk to people. This ain't no joke. You got to be able to talk. You got to be able to get the information so you can get paid. All right. So call on those buyer ads in the newspaper and those home buyer signs that you might see all over the place. Okay. So now you found the guy, you found the properties, you compiled the list, you got all the information, you went over there to the real estate investment club, you found the guy who says, "Yes, I want your list." Now, how do you get paid? All right, now you got to check in your area about the actual regulations stuff, because some places it's not legal to get a finder's fee, or for someone to pay you a finder's fee unless they're a real estate agent. So find that out for sure. I don't want you going to jail, then call them back and say, "Oh, John told me to pay and give him the list, and now I got to pay a fine. I go to jail." Hell no, 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 no. Find out whether you can do it or not before you start doing it. Okay, so normally, you can sell a good list from anywhere from 25 to $500. Depends on how many houses you got on there, the quality of your list, and that will be determined by the number of people you've worked with. If you gave one dude a list and he went over there and he went to Yankee Stadium and there was some bullshit, they ain't gonna work with you no more. If you're actually providing good leads to some real estate investors, then they will buy your list and they will pay for it because they make a lot more money on it than you do. Easy way to start doing this, instead of compiling the whole list and trying to sell it, just call those real estate investors up or tell them about one deal that you found. Okay. Come to that real estate investment club with 1 or 2 deals that you found. Say, hey, look, I found these places over here. These might be some good deals. I'm just giving them to you for free. Okay. Free is always the precursor to getting paid. Okay. If you didn't know that, that's a statement of mine that I try to always live by. Free is the precursor to getting paid. Free comes before money. Do stuff, add value, give value for free, and then you can get paid. Okay. So check and see for sure what's the regulations in your state about actually getting paid for selling lists and finder's fees. Maybe you might even get a percentage. Maybe you might work it out to where, hey, you find this deal, you say you get 1% or certain percentage of something. I don't know how you would work it out. I did bird dogging for me. Okay. The list I compiled was for me because I had already progressed up the ladder to learn what we're going to talk about next week. And that is right now the end of bird dogging session. Okay. You want to know more stuff about bird dogging? This video has been good for you. Subscribe, like, follow, hit the little bell so you can see my other videos coming up. But next week, we're going to talk about the second level of real estate investing, which is the wholesaler or flipper. Okay. It's a little bit more advanced, but I think you can handle it. So this has been the J Word, John from the J Word, with our Startup Business Saturday. Let's talk biz, real estate 201, bird dogging, out, done, finished.